Of course it is. Of course it is. Why would the green screen cooperate? That would be silly. Aggressive start. Indeed, one more day. I'm doing pretty well though. Pretty well, thank you. Why was I over here? Oh, I think I was doing some mission. We'll do that later though. I'm gonna finish this up finally. Let's do that. No dangerous things found. Relaxing and healing. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
That's good to hear. Enter the door. The dreamscape space begins to twist. Oops, alright. Hello, Don Hong and ninja friend. Interact the camera. Oh. Yeah, I've been using the Gogeta Blue. He's been a fun guy to use. I have ambitions staring back at you. Oh, it's Frog.
Actors, are you ready for the final act?
Suppose so. Let's get it going.
Charge with me, ninjas. Let the hunt begin.
I have started watching some. I don't remember the names of them, except for the 100 girlfriend one that came back.
An island
I can
full
pull
of
them up.
banana. A lovely nest for slumber nana.
Familiar banana gibberish rings out. 32? Oh my god!
Dazzling ninjutsu. Brilliant enlightenment.
I've seen Headhunted to Another World, from Salaryman to Demon General or whatever. 100 Girlfriends, Shangri-La Frontier. Solo Leveling. Oh, I don't know how I forgot about that one. Solo Leveling. Daily Life of a Middle-Aged Online Shopper in Another World. Even giving the Worthless Appraiser class, I'm the Strongest. I think that's the rest of the name. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. Bogus Skill Fruit Master. Yep.
The banana gibberish sounds from before.
Those are all the ones I've seen so far.
Stopped.
I shattered the fiend's deception with my ninja talismans. Has everyone snapped out of their trance?
It looks like Mr. Rekka did tell the truth. Your memory worked in overriding the Slumber Nana monkey's influences. Our speech seems to have gone back to normal too. Is this the moment of Slumber Nana? This place is crawling with Slumber Nana monkeys. I'm guessing they're the right bananas from Paperfold University and Dreamflux Reef.
Look at all
That
of
is
them.
true. This is undoubtedly the illusory realm Ninja Galactic Baseballer and I had once visited. There were not as many fiendlings around back then. Looks like more and more people are being afflicted by the sorcery. Fiendling Chief, you're behind all of this, aren't you?
He's just right there.
But what a waste.
Of course.
If it wasn't for so many variables disrupting the plan, this place would have been even more bustling.
You know it's even more of a waste? Your experiment's on its way to failure.
Let me make a deal.
Oh, it's like your name with all the falling stars.
With a virus in her head. But look at all these monkeys. Do you really think that dated manga can replace the most fervent trend in the dreamscape?
Of course that wouldn't work. Neither do I have any intentions of pushing ninja initiates to adopt
It was
the
pretty
way of
funny,
the
the
dazzling
100
ninja.
Girlfriends episode yesterday. I watched it yesterday. I don't know if it came up today. But
All we we need to do is bring those disillusioned fans back to their senses to quell the rogue waves of feelings.
There's no need to replace the Slumbernana monkeys with ninjas. We just have to snap them back to their senses. That alone is enough to undermine the influence of the mimetic virus.
Better, I'll just take them all out.
People no
I'll let
longer
Blue Hill
blindly
just finish
follow
them all off.
Slumbernana monkeys.
It's fine with me if it
We
doesn't
will
work.
be able to easily destroy this dreamscape.
Looks like that memo keeper gave you guys some banana tips that good students
Banana
shouldn't
tips. You
know
couldn't
about.
just say tips.
In that case, I can only issue the final exam to you.
Bring it on!
Why don't we just
I'm
beat the
ready
shit
for
out of
your
him right now?
challenge.
He doesn't look like him particularly. Oh,
Oh,
he's
laying
gone.
down your challenge only to abscond? Despicable!
coward.
I can't tell what's up his sleeve, but we should take care of these Slumbernana monkeys as soon as possible.
He would just dip.
Stopping the mimetic virus is still our priority for now.
Ninja Hiryu is right. Since I have already relinquished the Super Ninja Scroll, I rely on my fists to awaken these ninja initiates that succumb to the way of the Fiendling.
Oh, I watched the Red Ranger one too. It's kind of funny. Kind of like how it's just a Power Ranger in another world, and even the girl is like, "What the hell is going on? Why does he have a?
There are too many monkeys.
Why is there an explosion behind him?" I just. You.
It's best that we try to eliminate them.
My ninja art can only send the Fiendlings out of my force. Fret not. Freely use my ninja fist.
Fashionable trends are what drive people. In the sweet dreams of harmony, this is equivalent to strength.
Seems pretty cool.
The Fiendling Chief left atop this ninja tech bullet. Let us quickly give chase.
I just like how goofy they made the Power Ranger. I feel like exactly how Power Ranger is. I haven't watched Power Rangers in a long time, but that's kind of how I remember it.
Stop trying to escape. If you believe you can defeat us, why not settle it once and for all?
But nah. It's not time for class yet. There's no need to be in such a hurry.
Are these floating nitrogen ninja initiates? It seems the Fiendling Chief's beguiling isn't the only reason they gave up on the way of the ninja.
I'm worried about the
right.
paycheck. Well,
Life in Penacony is not as ideal as what is seen on the surface. There's someone standing on the edge of a cliff.
well, hello there.
How many of the experimental subjects' wishes have been collected inside the core so far? 1,000? 10,000? We should fully utilize what we have. These results will pave the way and eliminate any obstacles in our future experiments.
Say. I've really enjoyed Solo Leveling. I'm excited to see the new episodes now, though, since technically what the first two were at the end of the movie that came out. Not that I watched the whole movie, mainly a recap, but I did see the new stuff.
Ninja runaway fast technique.
Hurry up and give chase. Just ahead.
Slumbernan monkey seems to be declining. The virus must have also been weakened somewhat.
I get those other ones.
Stop wasting your time on useless questions. It's almost time to hand in your papers.
Hold
I
on.
can't tell if
Seems
those
to
are
be
his top
intentionally
teeth or
guiding us
his
toward
bottom
it.
teeth.
There's no need for hesitation, Ninja Hiryu. If there's an ambush, we foil the ambush. If there's a scheme, we thwart the scheme.
Still never seen Dr. Stone. I've heard it's good. Fire away! Boom, 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 boom.
Ninja run away from this technique. This is the place where I met you before. It seems like the starting point of this formidable hunt will also be where it shall be concluded.
Hey, we're back here.
Chief's fate.
I like how it's optional to get 60 of those monkeys. I don't know how you like couldn't,
You're such a bunch of unruly students.
unless you like tried to not.
Feedling Chief, there's nowhere left to run. It's time to face your punishment, delivered by my dazzling ninjutsu.
AKA 3. Carrying high-quality primate genes selected from 32 civilizations for the atavistic experiment went astray due to a trainee research ape's erroneous cultivation. Moreover, that trainee research ape showed no remorse and even colluded with the Galaxy Rangers, resulting in a devastating loss for the laboratory. In the end, we're only left with an abysmal taste of failure.
I'll have to check out then too.
You're
Was
a
it some
feeling who only knows how to take orders
big-
from the evil
big
ninja
claims there.
and go around causing trouble. What right do you have to
Look how
judge
many
me?
isekai there are though.
Of course, it's because of my dreams.
What are your
Let us
dreams?
continue from where the previous lecture left off.
Ruin everyone's
Bananas
lives?
are plants that propagate asexually. Each rhizome can bear several buds that will grow into a sea of banana trees, thus eliminating hunger problems, plaguing planets and perhaps even the entire universe. As for the selfish plants that place emphasis on personality and individuality, they will willfully spread their seeds and grow uncultivated. They only care
he's talking
about
about
whether
people
their
here.
genes are passed on, but do not know to contribute to the cause of their kind. Tell me, on a cosmic scale, which should be eliminated and which should be left to thrive?
Enough! Just shut up! When school started, you encouraged everyone to pursue their desires freely. But now you ridicule what it means to be free. Previously, you judged bananas to be a failed plant. But now you are singing praises of their selflessness.
He's got himself fooled.
Listen, the context is different. You can't generalize it in this manner.
When evil people do evil things, they always have a myriad of excuses to try and justify their own actions. You're self-contradictory and unreasonable.
Don just looks at
only
me like,
striving to
"Goddamn."
further your own agenda. There's no need to listen to such
This is made
lessons.
by Mappa.
Feedling Chief, rather than continuing to lead lies, why don't you think about your last words?
Does look cool. Good.
Failures. A bunch of failures that cannot be cultivated. How can failures possibly comprehend the erudition of a genius? However, I can always rely on primitive methods to beneducate you on this theory.
Beneducate.
See this beautiful dream bubble?
At least that one they combined into the word. It wasn't just like banana educate.
And the power of the Stellaron to construct Pinnacle. Simply gathered and converged the abandoned wishes of thousands of monkeys into this dream bubble to create the moment of Slumber Nana. Now, I will hand over its power to all banana advisors and assistananas.
Oh!
Banana,
A cutscene.
banana. It's time for the
Oh!
final Assanana.
Here we go. It's the battle.
The name of this class is Dreaming.
They all have a pose. It's like the Ginyu Force.
a... Let us dance once more. Be a pure body.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
I already played the non-story one too, but yeah, this is the story one.
Aim for the heart.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
It might have been. I forget which one it was in. Probably was.
Have we met? Dream vanished. Time to cleanse the filth.
Thank you. I appreciate you advancing my action, buddy.
Let's do it. There's your reward.
Woo!
A failed Lessenana. Unattainable dreams are just like the highest hanging. Ow!
Oh, she's just going for it. Oh, we're back in the club, baby. Boot Hill's doing his thing. Oh! Everyone's turning back.
Mission accomplished.
And she gets a graffiti can on her head just as we started it.
What is this place? Wasn't I just in class?
Nope. You were just
Where have
a slumber nana.
Bananas and Forest gone?
They're gone.
Her!
Like,
Done
stuck
hung!
in the wheel of my chair.
And Miss Rappa?
You say it like that.
Yo, Ninja Ruri. Yo, Silvergun Shira.
Forking hell. They're making more of a scene than we are.
How can it be? How could such mighty aspirations be brought down by a bunch of failed kindling?
Happens.
Feedling Chief, stop insulting others with your filthy language. The way of the ninja does not discriminate between classes. One who seeks the way of the ninja is a ninja initiate. One who upholds the way of the ninja is a ninja. And one who lives by the way of the ninja is a ninja hero.
Don't understand, Bana.
Me neither. Wait, no more
Oh,
nonsense. There's no point in continuing the conversation with the monkey brought up by Dr. Primitive.
Have you decided on what to do with this guy?
I would imagine it's the same thing he decides to do to everyone.
Torture is definitely
Yep,
on
there
the
we go.
menu. Whip him with a belt soaked in salt water and
Oh,
serve him
wow.
everything that the IPC wants used on me.
The Feeling Chief is guilty of multiple sins and
Belt
deserves
soaked in
punishment.
salt water.
However, repentance is not what we seek. Instead, make him tell us where evil Ninja Osaru is.
Hey, you enjoy playing dead? Let's see if you can still play dead in the face of a banana covered with thorns.
What? I'm sorry.
All right, cowboy actor. You don't have to continue acting with that puppet.
A puppet? You little fudge head. Even your toad looks more like a puppet than he does.
You've hurt the feelings of the assistant director. You really should work on changing your crude way of delivering lines. Go ahead if you really want to torture a prop. But a certain gorilla who has just awakened at the border of Ozdana is probably about to depart.
Ah, he's gone.
Silvergun Shira, even with my super hearing, I'm no longer able to detect the sounds of the feedling.
I like how
Perhaps
Rappa's
Ninja
just
Gamma is
like
right.
Captain America out here, superhuman. A truly despicable fiendling.
Fucking hell. That muddle fudger still got away even after all our effort.
Forget it.
Yeah, why are you so calm? You're always talking about how much you hate that scum. Why are you so unconcerned right now?
This night is long. The hatred of a
Mother
ninja
fudger,
hero
man.
should be born solely by themselves. Since Pinnacanny has finally ushered in a period of peace and
Pinnacanny.
prosperity, then let the mortal beings of this land of dreams embrace the sun once more. The hatred in one's heart might dissipate one day, but the way of the ninja within their hearts will never be forgotten. Ever.
Rappa, have you found your own way of the ninja?
Of course. Becoming the dazzling ninja is my way of the ninja.
No. That cannot be considered the way of the ninja. The way of the ninja is something
I do
ninja
see the
lives
moon,
by
yes.
for the
I
rest
noticed
of
it the
their
first
life.
time they showed this cutscene at the beginning. Also noticed King Kong up there. I'm kind of wondering though, how... It's an otaku raid! Absolutely huge raid, otaku. How was stream? Do I know the reference? I've not seen that moon before, no. So I do not. How was stream otaku? It has been a while. Oh, I haven't seen Soul Eater, so that would probably... If you haven't followed otaku, you should. Awesome guy. I was more focused here on how the hell does her little ring thing... Like, I'm guessing it's resting on, like, her hips, but still, I question how that stays up like that. Whatever. Not gonna get into this. I've talked about the fashion of these characters many times.
Then, defeating the evil ninja?
You'll eventually defeat evil Ninja Osaru one day. Then what happens next? Is your reason
I like
for
this
becoming
music,
the
though.
dazzling ninja solely for defeating your enemies?
Are you gonna pull for her to otaku? Actually, you don't like this game. You don't get lucky.
But he's not the only evil ninja in this realm.
I know it's Nikke
right?
you don't like. That's it.
Of course.
Nikke's the one that you don't like. You don't get lucky.
In the
Oh,
cosmic
I thought he just wasn't
ninja
gonna
realm,
voice the rest of this.
evildoers are as abundant as the glittering stars. The gods have no spare attention to protect the mortals, and the powerful ninja masters with extraordinary ninjutsu powers constantly fighting against one another. That is the Mappo age of the Dharma.
I like this guy's voice.
Then my way of the ninja shall be eradicating evil to my last breath. My bow drawn, no turning back. My heart shall remain unmoved until evil has been purged and justice enacted. To the end of the Mappo age.
The end. I love all the people talking on like Twitter and stuff about the power creep in this game, and they're like, assistant director. They're all like, how long will her to last, and how long will AKA 3 Rappa as Dazzling Ninja Rappa, Ninja Strelitzing, Silvergren Shore, Songstress Ninja, Professor Pyre, Freeman. Yep. Special thanks to staff and students of Paperfold University, Dr. Primitive, and his mother. Yeah, well, now I still got Sunday's whole thing. I also have to finish the other one before this. It's like almost done. Absolutely huge sub from King! Love you, King.
You guys actually experienced something.
Thank you. 24
so
months, 2
exciting.
whole years. That is
Seriously,
crazy.
bring me along on such adventures next time.
It was clearly you who went off on your own.
Ugh, forget it. Anyway, I was also able to showcase my
I probably
capabilities
won't
while
finish
you guys
before
weren't
tomorrow.
present. I definitely played a big part in your being able to resolve the situation so successfully. You're too kind, Ninja Galactic Baseballer.
I have not done my like. I mean, I did the like 3 daily ones, but I haven't done.
The academic conference is concluded, and the actual acting dean and teachers are back. The university did not escalate matters.
I will have to.
Perhaps it's because Mr.
All my
Rucker
fire units aren't
extracted a
quite.
portion of people's memories.
I got some that are good, but not all. Not all of them are.
How
I still
scary.
haven't really built the.
Could he have taken our
the collab
memories
units.
as well? I don't
The
want to lose any
Ninjalian.
more memories. However, it's all thanks to him that the Dreamlight anniversary is going ahead once again. I hope that we can finally have some fun this time.
Yes. And I heard that Miss Robin is going to host the new opening ceremony in the plaza.
No, I don't.
Let's
I
head
don't
over
believe
and
I'll be getting
take a look.
8.1 billion. Sadly, that's not something I think is in my.
Isn't
My
that
facilities.
Montana and the other classmates?
Oh my God, it's
They're
Hannah
back.
Montana. I hope they're back.
The
So,
club is recruiting.
Montana.
Hi, Montana. Are you feeling all right?
After you were turned into a slumber and a monkey.
Yo! Ninja March!
Let's go. Keep it up the ninja talk.
Huh? What? Don't you know? This is the most
Oh,
popular
no.
name right now. It originated from Mr. Rekka's
Can't get your
latest
firepower
work,
on
the
2 or 3
Cosmic
teams.
Ninjutsu
Or
inscriptions.
top down. Alright,
That
so we'll
guy.
give it our best shot.
I don't think he's paid our salary yet. By the way,
I still have only
do
pulled
you still like Slumber Nana
1
Monkey?
copy of Rappy. I got another one with the gold tickets,
Slumber Nana
but
Monkey.
she does not want to come home. That I my alt. 3 good teams, 1 bad team, and 1 team that didn't have fire unit. Match 5 bill. Alright, I'll go for that.
Year, just yesterday at
Yeah,
Trade
it's kind of depressing.
were-
Toshi's gone, to be honest. Although I saw people bullying the new guy, which that's not good.
Where is that?
I do wonder why Toshi decided he's done. Maybe he's had enough of all the people.
The latest
Being weird.
trend now is the Cosmic Ninjutsu inscriptions. You have to keep up with the trends. I'm going to the Ninja Appreciation
I feel like there should be a lot
Society's
more. Like
event
the
now.
LF Zenkai
Do you
should
wanna
come a
go
lot
along?
quicker. We're Vegeta came out like 5 years ago, and he's just getting
I'm
one.
heading to the opening ceremony of the Dreamlight anniversary. Understood. Then farewell, Ninja March. That's Ninja Ruri to you.
Yeah, she gets a
Farewell.
special name. She's not just Ninja March.
So is this what they mean by the rise and fall of trends in Penacony?
Yep. Toshi in the like most recent, it wasn't like a full reveal. It was kind of just like a short thing where he was like, "Oh, Gogeta Blue Zenkai." He said he'll no longer be in doing the reveals. They have another guy who's not nearly as good at speaking English, but that's not that surprising, I feel. A different producer is taking over for him. Oh, this is the guy who sold us stuff, right? Richie. Is your
Son,
dad back? Is that your dad? Oh, it is.
I've thought it
Nice.
through. If you're too tired, let's just return to our hometown.
No, Dad. I'm not going back. I've earned a fortune during the anniversary celebration. Even though I don't do well in my theory courses, I can still become a salesperson in the future and make a great living.
I feel like the dad's more tired than Richie.
Just watch, Dad. I'll be sure to make a name for myself in Penacony.
Son, as your dad, perhaps I should also try a little harder.
It seems like Richie and his father have figured it out.
Love that for them. I'll always curse the name Toshi for hope. I enjoy playing the units I never pulled. I'm sure the new guy will say that all the time. Ah.
Shalika, the desserts that you
Shalika?
made are so delicious.
That's how we say this? Shalika?
Give me one more. Give me one more. Fellow students, there's enough for everyone, so please queue up.
Shalika, you're simply a genius of dessert making.
Thank you. Maybe becoming a patissier after graduating doesn't sound too bad either.
It seems like Shalika has also found her own way of the ninja.
Shalika. That's you. The salesman who turned into a slumber banana monkey. And your father, Deluxe. Deluxe. Hey, look who it is. Why are only some of them spinning? Do I have to shoot all the spinning ones? I feel like I do. God, this is gonna be annoying. Can I even get this one? Nope, well I broke one of the other ones. Fortunate.
Look, it's Himeko and Mr. Yang.
Aha! It was all the spinning ones. It didn't matter if I broke the other one, I guess.
Himeko and Mr. Yang.
Well, you're no longer
well?
one. You returned back. We freed you.
That's
Power
right.
of the ninja.
We heard the anniversary celebration had been delayed, so we wrapped up the conference early and came straight here to see if we could catch the fun.
So, how was it? Did you enjoy your time on campus?
You'll never believe it. It wasn't a normal time at all.
Glad to hear it. People say that academic years are some of the happiest of their lives. I'm sure you'll be leaving with fond memories.
You don't have any academic years, Welt? I don't know your
Miss Robin
story
is here.
from Honkai 3rd Impact or whatever it also.
Hello, students. I'm very happy to be hosting the Dreamlight Anniversary this year.
Oh gosh, it really is Miss Robin! The opening ceremony this year is much better than last time.
I'm also here as a shareholder. Can't forget that.
Who was the speaker last time?
I don't remember.
Wow, they don't even remember Prof.
A
Nana.
long time ago, I also spent some time studying at Paperfold University.
Wow, a fellow alumnus.
So I can be considered an alumnus of
I
the
feel... I'm also going to be
Paperfold
graduating,
University back
kind of.
then
I'll be leaving soon.
It's just like how it is right now. There was a lack of freedom.
Y'all can say you know me as well.
Exams were a source of headaches. We had plenty of homework, and our thesis defense had stringent requirements. Well, it can't be helped, since this place bears the burden of Penacony.
Are you another sick concert here? Blue Hill busting some moves?
The annual Dreamlight Anniversary is the opportunity for students to temporarily toss
DJ
their
Robin?
troubles aside. However, the anniversary celebrations will come to an end, just like how we'll eventually awaken from our dreams.
Yes, sir, because without me, you all would have been in an eternal sleep before, so you're all welcome for that as well.
But there is a type of dream that we will never awaken from, and should never awaken, and that is the dreams woven by our highest ambitions. Some students wish to create beautiful objects, while
Like
others desire to lead amazing
Richie
lives.
and Deluxe.
There are some who even wish to become a better person.
Lady
Some
whose name I don't
amazing
remember.
dreams.
Because I didn't see it in
In
the
our
last 5
lives-
seconds.
Dreams act as beacons that guide us forward. Once we have lit up the beacon, we may choose to rest at any time. This does not signify that we have given up. For as long as the light of the beacon can be seen, we will have the courage to restart our journey.
I like how this speech to the campus has like 15 people, and 2 of us don't even actually really attend the school.
I hope that all of you will be able to find your dreams at Paperfold University, and will dedicate your lives to realizing them. It is because of your sweet dreams
So where's Don Hung?
You can create color. It's because of your ideals that you can embrace freedom. Welcome to Dreamlight Anniversary. Color your dreams, free your ideals.
Woo! Go. Free your ideals. No cool song to end
the
it.
Similarities to the evil realm, there are no clues here. Yo, Ninjagama.
Oh, how I wish that in the next film you can call me something better, my wonderful actor.
I wouldn't bank on it.
Are you alone?
Each ninja has their own prey. Silvergun Shura only came to repay a favor, after which he returned to his own hunt. Is anything the matter?
After helping me shoot such an exciting film, I'm here to hand you your remuneration.
A reward won't be necessary. I'm only acting according to
I feel like it's gotta be a
my
pain in the
ninja.
butt to get that ponytail
Riches
out through her
are
hat
not
every
what I
time she puts it on.
Don't say that. I'm sure you'll be very interested in my remuneration. After all, this remuneration is about where Dr. Primitive went.
You know,
You can
I'm
get
most
buffering.
jealous of
It's not
people
good.
who
I'm
have
not kicking the router.
houses to live in.
Router is the other side of the room. Pull it down. Oh. For a moment. Parts looking okay. To prevent Wonder Force pandemic, office staff that got reading stuff. Do epic hunt. Rally is terrifying. The battle is the Great Land. The Great Land person who hurled billions of divine ninja lux arrows. Fiendlings. Cool. Okay, so that one is done. Then we have like the very end, I think, of the other one from before this. I don't think there's much left because we kind of beat the bad guy. So
I'd like to hear their explanations.
a quick jump back in time here.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Not gonna welcome the other guy. Imbibe it to
Greetings,
Lune.
my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? What? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan.
Spectre.
Becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Oh,
I trust you've already looked it over.
We're gonna bust him?
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borsons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauran, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Well, there we go. That was easy. It's got to be Twitch, because it doesn't say there's any problems. And then I have it pulled up on my phone here, and I haven't seen it buffer once. Going on mid-drill? I hope riddle? 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 I hope I pronounced that right at some point. How you doing? Saw that. I don't know. YouTube one also looks okay. Only be on PC. That's cool. I love when Twitch just does weird things like that and just ruins the experience for people. I love that. That's great.
Fantastic. So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
Okay, he just came out and admitted it. He's like, yeah, that's me. You can do about it. Oh, I cannot call in to join my own stream? Dang it. Alright. Well, it seems to be working. You said it works fine now. And on mine, it looks like it's okay right now. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. I don't know. I don't really know what I can do. No, I can't call in to join my own stream. Crazy.
That's right.
I can watch it. It's like the collab thing. Can't collab with myself.
You were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy in you, you should understand the reasons behind everything I've done. Ever since the sedition of Imbibidor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks, and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered.
Is it 10 stars? Congrats.
Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I think my Mai is up to 10 stars. I got another Trunks animation, and it was once again Mai. And then on the ticket though, because I got enough for another one of the tickets, I left Vegito
Fighting
Blue
for
again.
survival isn't a sin.
So I got El Vegeta twice. It's 6 stars now. But yeah, I got my too many times. Although I like she's actually fun. So
Your actions
kinda
have
like
gone
it.
beyond mere survival. You've become a beast for the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts.
Wow.
The survival of our kind is paramount. If we hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone.
I didn't know that was, but I have not done that yet. That's. We'll see if I do that. It's a lot of raids.
Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lune.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors. Because
Got a
both
crazy
parties
plan.
ultimately share the same interests.
So now that
You can
survival
auto the raid.
won't
Turn on
convince
auto and
us,
have it fight.
you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma.
Oh?
The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation.
That sounds dangerous.
Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers and would not need to worry about casualties.
This sounds dangerous.
Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I'm deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Oh? What are you gonna do now, buddy? Oh, we have
Miss Bailu.
Miss Bailu.
Mr. Dunhung and Sister Ling Sha! Everyone's here?
Wow, look, we have all 4 Vidyaras.
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
I think he thinks otherwise.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions.
I feel like we're going a
And
dangerous
as a
path when we say
Vidyadhara,
things like that.
I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
Yep.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Tauron. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you.
Wise words. You might not be you, but you will still be you.
I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
Well, there we go.
Understand.
That's that.
As the oath dictates, members of
Boy,
the Alliance
the Barbiter
are
Lune
forbidden
about to
from
do some
harming
cool shit.
Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless. Free to come and go. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
He is. Oh, wow. Oh.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave here alive.
No holding back. Share good fortune.
There's no room for those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Ouchies.
There's no eternal. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Immortality means forever. Bring it on.
Cloud scatter.
May the foul stench just time to cleanse the children.
Oh, I forgot the doggies dying is gonna lead to...
The truth.
It's gonna lead to
Everything
that.
in this world is bleeding.
I enjoy it. Ow.
Existence is unity.
Bye-bye. Oh?
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
Dragon Lady.
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
Oh? It's the General.
You actually came here in person?
It's Shallot.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
The Sheish Queller. That's a cool title.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lawfu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us Preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield.
I do not know off the top of my
A
head.
word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
This guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know. I still don't have Miyabi. She evades me. Not that I play a lot.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran.
Yes,
the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Nights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Yeah. I never finished this part. I beat Hula and then I stopped. Operation Wolf Hunt Showdown has ended. The messengers from the realm keeping you on the alchemist mission. Felicia is mourning for someone. R.I.P. Miss March. I didn't know Bayou was such good friends with March.
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady? Are you amused?
Zombie!
Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus. Okay?
Oh, hey now, that's... You know, need to say
Well,
harsh
there's
words.
not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hules with just one strike.
Damn straight.
You sound exactly like Master Yenshing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
The ancient sea Eds. That real quick. I don't know if I've ever spoken
Everything
to
I
you.
have is a genuine ingredient from...
I don't know if I've ever spoken to you. Oh, I have, because I've purchased that. The hell is Tiandong? Tier 2 synthesis. Tier 3. Oh.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
I am.
Exactly. How
One of them's
are my
literally right there.
masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Ah, the good old macaroni eyes. Forgot about this.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest.
March and Yin
Considering the
R.I.P., man.
intense battle with Hule, and then with General Fei Xiao, the rigorous sparring session with her.
Small body.
Small body
Yeah, to
couldn't
throw that
take
in
it
there.
anymore.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Juming have. I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
Me get hurt?
I can guess why.
I could
General
never
Fei
get hurt.
Xiao is just too strong.
I could never. Not me. Oh wow, that's quite the art right there.
Yun Li, go and lie down. Got it, Lingsha.
fox healer. And the guy with the hood.
Moza, the guy we just mentioned.
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission.
Little Mozart.
All 3 from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
A miraculous healer lady.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit?
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But, alas, what can you do when the 2 of them have a leader who's just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission. If you're looking to meet her, the Lunarescent Depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
Not sneaky enough. Oh, he's here
The sound
too.
of those footsteps. They must
Oh,
belong
and
to
there's
General
Mozart
Fei
in the
Xiao.
background.
Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
Oh, is it like everyone again?
What a coincidence. Someone else
I
who
didn't see
refuses
that, but I'm
to
assuming it's
listen to
the
the
whole
doctor's
bunch of
orders.
reruns. Oh, I did hear about it because everyone was complaining. There's a whole bunch of people like, "Oh my God, how could you bring back 8 banners? How am I supposed to summon on all 8 banners at once? Like that's not what you're supposed to do."
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Ladies.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner.
I think it's
If only I hadn't
it's
sent
cool
you
that
to the shackling
they give
prison.
people the chance to pick.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Yeah, I know Buzo
Zhao
comes
Cho.
back.
Your eyes.
I'm aware my guy
Can't
comes
see
back.
anymore, can you?
Oh, he's blind. Now he's actually blind.
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me.
Perhaps. It might happen.
Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned
I saw his
about?
ultimate. I haven't seen his normal
Has your
gameplay.
body had any
I mean,
changes
I've read
since
what
you
he
swallowed
does.
the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
Some ominous music.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I'm a fan. I like how he's got like no defense. It's just all HP.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
You would mention the eyes.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
Until then, you're blind.
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
Ooh.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
Divine foresight. There's a lot more talk than I thought there was going to be.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Oh, General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power," assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges. She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears, have come true. It's just... the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return.
The flame of ambition.
Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance.
Fallen and cannot get up.
What about the war dance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
Sure.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Luofu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luofu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events. From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Luofu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantilia.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison and sway the Luofu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's insurrection was unsuccessful. But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts, it risks disintegrating into a pile of sand.
The goal of the
Good old
Xianzhou
Fantilia.
Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber Eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively.
The seer strategy.
We
Like how they
gathered
throw
today
those
not
little
just to
like
tackle the Law Fu's
info in there.
predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Jing Yuan, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Ooh, this is gonna be cool. Ancient bells have been struck. Light bursts forth from the chessboard's grid.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the seer strategist thinking of us, or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh?
What's with the lines?
You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an uninvited 3rd guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the seer strategist's. With the Law Fu caught in such strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Isn't that what you
Seer
did?
strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchui has concluded.
Oh.
Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Law Fu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead.
Decalite reflection barrier. That's how you do it. You gotta make up.
Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
Godslayer protocol.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
Kind of nonsense. I hate that they ever created such banana craziness, banana nonsense.
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to
Oh
put into
boy.
words. It
What is
all
Luocha
revolves
hiding in
around
that
the
coffin?
of the blonde traveler. To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the swarm author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member
I have.
81, Ron
I'm
May,
aware of her.
haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchui has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Lafu. 3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Do you remember your name? My name is Tingyun.
Hamacaster. Another great word brought back. Love that.
On the Xianzhou Lafu.
Love the good old Hamacaster. Ah. just have this one left. And we just have other Birdman.
Huh. The power of ninjutsu here is quite dim. I shall unleash the vibrant colors of dazzling ninjutsu. Ninja runaway fast technique!
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier.
War story took very,
What's
very
happening
long.
at Ideen Park?
Yeah, I've heard that. We'll have to get after that as well.
Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death.
Deep.
When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about
Love to
your
hear that.
future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in
We'll
the
play
family.
that soon-ish.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's
Good
waiting.
old Jade's return.
The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door.
The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Ugh. Come on, take a joke, will ya?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
Ooh, power magic.
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Mr. Workday.
He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
Well, that was easy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage.
Mr. Gopherwood.
Taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after-echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Things I've noticed. No consumption of food other than burgers. Oh, no ice cream. Got it. Only cast and crew members are allowed on stage. Kind birds do not discard trash in trash cans. What? Please do not use So Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. Okay. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. That's a weird rule. Conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They just have not been
No
reviewed.
consumption of food except for burgers. What?
That's what I'm saying, man. Should probably put Mr. Shunde into the team here, just because I'm sure it'll want me to use him for something. He's a little short guy. Got the birds over here. Oh, young Master Gold. Yeah, odds I find a chest around here. Probably not. I didn't have that before. What? Oh, I can play the game. Oh, not play that one. Oh. Hit me with something, game. Oh, we got a super big prize. What did I get? Wow. Alright, that's enough gambling for now.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What? How's that?
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be
I'm not
enforced.
sure how those line up there.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't...
Ice cream vanished into 1 week's stomach. 1 week.
Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the
You
list
gonna explode?
is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
So does he have like a hood? Probably use that as a hood, right? Corrective measures, explosive diarrhea. That would be devastating.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
Oh, did we just get teleported back? I like his response. Huh?
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then...
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Everything that I ate just now?
It's about to come back out!
I tried to warn you.
Oh, it's not the diarrhea, it's coming out the other end.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Oh, we get to play the... We get to play the golden capsule machine.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
They're not that hidden.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't
He's
ya?
literally in the middle of
Come on,
nowhere.
let's buy some bottle caps
Or
from it.
in the middle of the park.
Just one moment.
This one can't speak.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Ugh. I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Sunday's broke.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
It is. I'm an old man.
Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
I still remember meeting Amber for the first time in Mondstadt, fishing Paimon out of the sea. Now I'm an old man. Oh, it's a trash can.
Do not discard trash in trash cans.
It's gonna kick us.
This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Well, it said don't put trash in there, so I will put trash in there.
Something's happening.
Hold it.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
I did. You fish Paimon out of the
We're
sea.
not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere too.
You, I think you wake up. There you go. It's been, what, 5 years or so since I actually did it. So I'm a little fuzzy on the details. I remember you have some big battle with the evil goddess lady that I'm sure we'll figure out at the end of the game. Oh, I got a bolt.
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that.
They can't be seriously going that far, right?
That would be wild if Paimon's the final boss.
I don't know.
I kind of love that.
Out.
All you stand still.
Kinda sick.
Bring it on. Time's up.
No holding back. Share good fortunes.
Be of your body and mine.
I've heard the call. The remedy is before me. Let's duel. Here's your reward.
It's fine. Let's seize this fine moment. Dream vanished.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Boom!
waiting in line for a bullet.
God, imagine how electric it would be if Paimon turns against us.
Bring it on. Turns up.
And the game just ends with Paimon
Dreams of a past
slaying
life
both
are
us
now
and our
all.
brother.
Let us dance once more.
That'd be amazing.
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
Be of your body and mind.
I'll overcome the thorn. Won't take doubt. There's no grease those with the loaded gun. Those digging the grave.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
I don't even... I guess the only character left that I can think of that I would be like excited for in Genshin is Dainsleif. But also I haven't played the story in forever, so I haven't seen many of the new people that would probably be
Aren't the
cool.
rules being too finicky with words?
I know it's
Enough.
not. I know
The
I
location
would
of the
hear all
distortion
about
is
it.
nearby.
People have been wanting that guy since the beginning. Yeah, them too. I'm not as excited about them. Although I am excited about Shiznaya, I guess, as an area. I think you just buy her from the shop and then she has a special pass you can get the other version of her from, is what I saw. I don't know what else. I'm sure they'll add some of her songs or whatever. I don't know what else is entailed in that.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked.
Interesting.
The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
Interesting. I mean, I guess I kind of assumed that would happen. What's her name? I know, I'm sure everyone's still pissed that, the girl from the beginning who beats up Venti and then we take out in Inazuma. Yes. Everyone's
So
still
long as
upset
there
we didn't
remains
get
a
her.
need for
I'm
me to
upset
keep a
we
low
didn't get her.
profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud?
I wonder if they'll
All the
do
way back during your childhood days?
similar things or change it up after how
Sometime
Genki
before I turned 6,
Jonas.
like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers.
What?
Only to fall into a pit.
Like most boys would,
Halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember
I've never tried to
something
fly
like
with
that?
my ear wings.
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Perhaps I don't have any ear
You're
wings,
probably
but
the
still.
only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Follow the music notes. Or just look at the map and go to the yellow circle on it.
What is it this time?
I still remember when Senora pulled up on my boy
Just
Venti like that.
looking back.
I was ready to take her out right then and there. I was unacceptable.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
When we speak again. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I feel like there's like 5 English voice actors in all the world that they ever put into anything.
So, where are we heading next?
I could see it being okay.
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
Oh, he's affecting his vision. I thought Welt knew for
Fine.
sure.
The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on.
Oh, does Welt know? I feel like Welt knows anyway.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
I feel like Welt's just that guy. Welt knows.
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony?
Shareholder now.
We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
You haven't heard about Slumber Nana?
It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
You're a lucky man. You're a lucky man if you avoided all of Slumber Nana. Wish I could.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of
But then I wouldn't have gotten to see Boot Hill's sick dance moves.
Give me a
It's entirely
chance to
worth it.
explain.
I will.
Yep.
But
He does.
before
I knew
do,
my guy knew. I knew my guy Welt would know.
Put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
On the water.
So, it was the IPC that found you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have one to thank for that.
9.
As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye?
If Goku studied,
he'd
feel out.
Agreed. But until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
Play more Cyberpunk, how's that?
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels.
Oh, goodness.
That said,
Water's
I can't
devastating.
make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me.
Well,
We'll
just having
go
fun on
find
his
them.
own.
You come along too.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Well, figured out who Sunday was, and now that's it for me. Going out. Lisa Hudson and Miku. We're losing TikTok before GTA 6. R.I.P. the talk.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the
I'd
crisis
just be
on the planet of
reincarnated as Boot Hill.
festivities has been
I would come
averted,
back with a whole
shouldn't the
robot
Astral
body.
Express have departed to
So I don't
continue
choke
on
on
its
water.
trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony?
Some banana.
Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
Hey, Dr. Primitive.
And if that were indeed the case,
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual
The memo
passenger.
keeper.
Passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to
Ain't
send
no way
a
you're
passenger
questioning how
back.
dinosaurs
We're
exist in
just
Dragon
resting
Ball.
up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh.
Or these ladies?
Oh. Careful, wishing to come out of the robot body.
How?
Well, Boot Hill has his human head, kind of. So that'd just be my head on a Roomba. That'd be real scary. If I could be like Boot Hill and have my finger turn into a gun, that'd be electric.
Isn't it fascinating
Oh,
how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
The character everyone has been wanting and just never comes out, just pushed back forever and ever. Oh, that's right, you can't
I have
speak.
no interest in the Harmony's celebration.
That's right,
so it's
she's
only
got no
natural
voice
for you to
lines.
turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I feel like it's been 3 times I've seen it leaked that Skrellum has a kit. He's coming out, and then they're like, ha! Psych, just kidding. They gave Skrellum's kit to someone else. He's not coming. Like, I think the first time, they were like, oh, Dr. Ratio just yoinked his kit. I'm sure if all you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest it as a destination. That was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herta? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition would provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path. I don't know why my brain couldn't comprehend that there was a U in that Amphoreus.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
Right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Aeons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it. I should be hired as Himiko's new voice actor.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society.
I'm open for work.
Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphoreus, however.
Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique her interest. She agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in remembrance's technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Rune May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalenga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her, I did know it's the new area. For some reason, my brain cannot compute the U in the word. This is far too much an understatement. None of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Rune May's.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
I feel like he's always just talking down to us. He's always like, you organics. Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral
Does he have
Express
wings?
volunteered
I'm just
to
noticing.
send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to Shenzhou. Considering her unique position with the Alliance, the Amicassator.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacation. They're probably having a wonderful time now.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
Ain't no way we're looking at Sunday as the Intellatron again.
March?
Oh, about that.
Me?
Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
I'm the one who knows how to present things logically. That's what we're going with here. Alright. Give me my options here. There are many Tingyuns here with us. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have with me.
Not now. Of all times. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest.
I forgot how big her tail is.
Then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Oh, Sunday's hiding himself from us.
Actually,
I thought that
like
wasn't
it
the
was
point, whatever.
fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and
What?
he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
A try not to laugh challenge.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
You laugh, you lose.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun...
Multiplied.
Miss Tingyun ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
Interesting she's not wearing her new outfit.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind.
causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate
Was a look March
and
just
become
gave?
entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
Our good friend, Intellatron
It's
500.
okay. You can reveal yourself now.
Ah, it is I, supervillain.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Well, bam. Almighty supervillain, Sunday.
It's been a while, everyone.
Hey, how we doing, guys?
You! What's going on?
Buddy, old pal.
Everyone, stay calm. I'll
Imagine if
explain.
Mr. Yang turned on us. We'd be screwed.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And
That's
you,
how
of
Star
course.
Rail will end.
You're the
Welt's the
heavyweight
bad guy,
who pummeled this
and he
control
teams up
freak.
with Paimon. I'm not one to boast about past feats. It's an absolute lie. I do that every 2 seconds.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later.
I forget to mention,
For
I'm
now,
a shareholder.
we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yun to her normal self.
That's
In case you
not
didn't know.
gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Ting-Yun? Question mark?
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yun to come together to form the Ting-Yun Merchant Guild.
Ah, yes.
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect
Her
person
wits
to handle
surpass
liaison
many
negotiations
others?
on our behalf.
What are, do we know who these people are?
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild.
What is going on today? First, it's me being able to explain things well, then it's me being humble. Now it's March being known for her wit.
There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
That should be easy.
Mr.
Give
Yang
my bat
mentioned
the
the
candies.
Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
And she died.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu?
No, she was not.
Was she one of the few survivors?
We used necromancy to bring her
Quite the
back.
contrary. She might have been the person closest to the Eye of the Storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Oh, yes.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yuns here.
Just imagine an emanator took over her body, killed her, and then we brought her back, and here she is. That's the long story summed up for you, buddy. She's back from the dead. Flower and
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day?
Okay, Impact
Sounds
3rd
like
still
a
get like
good
updates and stuff? Or is that game done?
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon.
It's not done.
We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
Wow, Honkai Impact 3rd is on its second major story arc. Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2. Came out last year. Wow. Oh, the protagonist Kiana Kozlana's journey ends. Wow, they just loaded up a new story. Interesting. I wonder if... Oh, I don't remember that.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay... You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me
Alright, have a fantastic sleep. Appreciate you stopping by. Get that good rest. I gotta end soon anyway. Got work tomorrow. But this easy to communicate. Yeah. I'm gonna guess they're gonna be alone. Probably gonna be this one. I don't know. Kitty Tingyun sounds. Or one hiding back here. No. Invincible fan wielder. The money grubber. Sleepwalking. Oh, hey, what did you just say? Oh, there's more over here. Yeah, that's it. Which one of you? Let's talk to the money. Maybe not.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a this Miss
So it is gonna be the kid.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise? Should we get someone to...
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Not any of these. I can't blow up the balloon or ruin the fun. Who else is even is there? Oh, it is you.
Yikes! She's scary.
Oh, nope, not her. Okay.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
You were not here before.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal thing. Which for sure.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may,
My lady.
I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Raising her up just like that.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage.
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. So that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Guess who you pulled? Beast Gohan.
It is not my intention to provoke you.
Get it because Wilt has glasses.
Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you alright with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Just
Then
that Green
kindly
Skies lost
forgive our
hope to that one
intrusion.
friend that indicates Trunks.
Please do your best. 1 week.
Is 1 week gonna be emotionally scarred from all of this? Fantalia?
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
MGB and TVB? It's hard? I bet.
Look! It's working!
Ooh, cinematic. Fire pedals.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back! You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
Wild to say. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Has he been infected by Fantalia or something now?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
No.
I nearly died. Just now.
1 week, are you be okay? Oh no, my boy.
Don't be afraid.
I don't know if Kafka's in her 40s. I can see Kafka in her 30s. Or probably. What does the internet say? Kafka, 28 to 30. I mean, I don't really know how they come up with these things, but let's see here. Acheron, 20 to 25. Asta appears young, but is over 700. Oh, appears young. She was 19 to 21 in looking age. Let's see here. Fei Xiao, 25 to 30. I could see her being in her 30s, more than 25, but you know. Firefly appears as a 20-ish-year-old woman. Actually, 4,700 plus, apparently. Ain't no way they say Gallagher is 25 to 30. Gallagher is way older than that. I don't know who made this article, but I'm not buying that. Gallagher's like a 40-year-old man. Himiko. Himiko in her 30s. Jade, unknown age. Jade is definitely up there. Jing Liu, 1800 plus. Jing Liu is an old lady. Yep. Kefka, 28 to 30. Natasha, 36 to 39. Completely forgot about Natasha. I don't think I can just pull up Himiko here. I'll just... That's Himiko. I mean, if you've watched me play the game, you've probably seen Himiko. She shows up quite a lot. Serval, 30s. Tingyuan, a Foxian, so old. Welt, old man, over 80. Yukong, 245. What more could you want out of your MILF? I think it lets me pull up my box.
What
That's why I didn't.
is this place?
It's
No
Herta's
matter what
spaceship.
you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Also has been used as Dr. Primitive's spaceship.
Who are you?
In terms of...
And who am I?
Who am I?
Is that where I came from?
Yes, that hallway. That's where you came from.
And where does this path lead?
To the end of the hallway. Good. Glad Fubue has been temporarily added. Even though she's already in the lineup.
So familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was
Are we
destroyed
on
by a
Ruin
Lord
Maze?
Ravager.
Spaceship or something?
Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic
saying,
behind
man.
it. But if she says it's
Gotta
possible,
just go find
then
out.
it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
The way Mr. Beast said I'll buy TikToks doesn't get banned. I don't think that's how that works, buddy. I don't think you're that wealthy. Mr. Beast ain't that guy. Also, if it was just up to someone buying, I guarantee there's plenty of other people that would have bought it. Way more money than him. They're just not selling it. They kind of actually said this whole thing already. They told them if they have an American buy it. Nah. The government said before if you have an American buy it, then that's fine. But they don't want to do that.
This girl is... Ting-Yun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's you again. These are...
Scary men with blades. God, it feels
These
like
are
forever
wounds
since
left
I've
by
seen
the
them.
destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
Is this room nice speaking to her?
I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it.
When did she get this cool tattoo?
Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars?
Gonna guess this gold thing on you.
Wait!
They're not waiting. God, this is reminding me at the start of the game.
Coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
May the foul stench time to cleanse the filth.
Dazzling ninja reporting period.
Bring it on. There's your reward.
No holding cloud scatter.
Allow me to
Yeah.
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel. Time's up.
Dream vanished.
be of your body and mind will be but once.
Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on. There's your reward.
Unite our goals.
Time to cleanse the filth. Dazzling ninja revealing it.
Boom!
How can it be?
They zero chance they sell it to
There's
Elon
still
Musk.
so many of them. The ones from before weren't defeated either.
Thorin Grand Cross. Is a Thorin
As
Grand
I
Cross
said
now?
before,
She's a baddie. I'll have to look her up.
them. No one can. You can fall into the
It
darkness
is Ruin May. I knew it.
and
I can never
die
forget her
alongside
voice.
these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return
Bond?
to
Which
the
Bond?
World? What are you saying?
The OG Festival Red Bond, the health one or whatever. My 6'6" goat.
No
Oh, the green
wonder those
Nunchaku.
two
Oh,
ignored
the
me.
super old one.
Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
they posted before, you know, just like a
think of it
2-second
that way.
clip of an LF. Now they're just not even gonna show it. It's just gonna be in the game. It's just gonna be a banner.
Based on
They're
what
cutting
you
down on
said,
all advertising
even
costs.
if I should wake up, these
Toshi's not in the
wounds that
videos
caused my
anymore because
death
they're gonna be 2 seconds
remain
long.
on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They
Oh,
both now
interesting.
grow along the same path.
They have the same.
And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
They ain't coming back.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
Oh, no resurrection, no necromancy.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
I don't think we knew that much about her past. We kind of met her at the end there. Oh wow. Oh wow, Thor the god of thunder.
I pass out.
Those, she has the thunder thighs. Wow. Goodness gracious.
A little quick to the draw, aren't you?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
No, no, it is not.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Ting-Yun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Ting-Yun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Ting-Yun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
Could be.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That sounds like a good rest.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after.
So glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Ting-Yun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Ting-Yun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then.
Himiko!
This is ridiculous! How come I keep bumping into colleagues?
Where are you planning to go next?
Didn't he have things to do here? We just kind of like kidnapped him and we're like, it's time to skedaddle, buddy.
Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already? Miss Ting-Yun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
Ah, she's aware of my stakeholder
Could
prowess.
seriously take advantage of you.
Let's go, baby.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
He knows my immense shareholder prowess. Got 4 more. We're at 46. Mine resets later than yours does. But a decent amount. And the new banner doesn't come out right away. Or does it? I don't know. Mine resets later than yours does. Oh, that's right. I don't take as much damage. And then the last one is... it becomes AoE hell. Yeah, I know. I know the hills later on. I'm aware. I'm not preparing for him right now. I'll probably end up pulling for her. End up pulling for everyone anyway, I feel. She does fulfill that wizard role. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have to wake up for work, so we will stop there for today. Appreciate all y'all stopping by. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll see you all then. Hope you have a fantastic day or night, and yeah, see you tomorrow with the Herta. The Herta. Bye-bye!